My name is Adeline. I got married in a church wedding, wore a white gown, hid myself in a long veil, and said I do in front of everyone. My husband, David, is a software engineer. He goes to church, is polite, and everyone says, perfect husband material. Mum and Dad had said, Adeline, you won't find a better boy than this. He will keep you happy. But Mum and Dad don't know what I feel. No one knows that every night when I close my eyes. I don't see a future with David. I see my best friend Charlotte. Yes, with Charlotte. Just thinking of her name brings a soft tremble in my chest. She was my classmate in college. Behind her black-framed glasses, her blue eyes peaked like someone had poured the truth of the whole world into them. I was drawn to her the first time when she saw me reading in the library. That one line had changed my world. We came close, very close. Sitting on the terrace in the cold midnight breeze, we used to quietly stare at the stars while our fingers touched each other. Then one day, it was raining, and Charlotte was in my room. Water was dripping from her wet hair, and I kept looking at her. She just smiled and, gently placing her hand on my cheek, said, I can't live without you, Adeline. That day, I held her hand. And then, placing my hand on her back, I kissed her. That kiss was slow, but it held all the pain and all the longing that we had suppressed till now. But I never told my family. Mum said, you'll get a good boy, a true family, someone who will take care of you. I didn't say anything, and today I am David's wife. But every night when I'm in his arms, my eyes are open. Even in my dreams, I call out Charlotte's name. 1 year later, David got a long project outside New York. He had to go for 3 months. Just a week after he left, my life turned again. I was in a bookstore and I saw her, Charlotte. She was standing right there. Our eyes met. For a few seconds, the world stopped. Adeline. Her voice was just like before, soft, trembling, but it reached straight into the heart. I just hugged her, without saying anything. She had become a graphic designer now. She lived alone, hadn't married. We talked for hours in a coffee shop. Then I said, can you sometimes come to my house? I feel alone. She just smiled. And that day she came. I had cooked pasta and red wine. Her eyes were still the same. We sat together on the couch. Her head was on my shoulder. Do you still remember that rainy night? I whispered. She looked at me. Every night. I touched her face with my fingers, and then I kissed her, slowly, haltingly, like a hunger of years that was finally being satisfied. Her hand was on my back. My breaths were getting heavier. We both touched each other's necks with our lips, then the collarbone, then further down. Our fingers kept moving down each other's skin. Are you still mine? She whispered. That night, for the first time, I felt complete. My breaths had merged with hers. When she leaned over me, her hair touched my face. Her lips touched my chest. Every week, she would come to me. We had created a new world, one where there was no husband, no society, just us. One day I asked her, don't you feel afraid? No, she said. I feel afraid when you're not around. But one day, David suddenly returned early. The door opened and he saw Charlotte with me in the kitchen, holding hands with me. Silence filled the room. For the first time I said in front of him, I could never love you, David. I only love Charlotte. There was nothing on his face, just a quiet shock. After a moment, he left without saying anything, and then I left a letter for David. I know you are a good man, but I can't live this lie anymore. My truth is Charlotte. I can't leave her. By staying with you, I was losing myself. I'm sorry, but now I want to live with my truth. Now Charlotte and I live in a small townhouse. We wake up together in the morning, make tea for each other, and sleep in each other's arms at night. Now I have known true love, the kind that doesn't live in fear, but in courage.